Exclusive news for Dallas Cowboys fans. We're back with the latest updates on the Dallas Cowboys. This offseason, the team has opted for a conservative strategy regarding roster moves, leaving some uncertainties that could affect future performance. One of the main areas of concern is the wide receiver position. While they have talents like CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks at the top of the depth chart, the third receiver spot remains unclear. This has sparked intense competition heading into training camp. The leading contenders for this position are Jalen Tolbert and Jalen Brooks. Tolbert, a former third-round pick from South Alabama, is the frontrunner after a season where he caught 22 passes for 268 yards and 2 touchdowns in 2023. Meanwhile, Brooks, drafted in the 7th round from South Carolina in 2023, showed promise with 6 receptions on as many targets for 64 yards. However, due to the lack of proven experience behind Lamb and Cooks, there's a possibility of strengthening the receiver unit before the regular season begins. Who could be that reinforcement? None other than a familiar face, Randall Cobb. Cobb had a notable stint with Dallas in 2019, recording 55 receptions for 828 yards and 3 touchdowns. His experience and previous chemistry with coach Mike McCarthy, who originally drafted him during his time in Green Bay, make him an attractive candidate to add depth and competitiveness to the receiver group. According to LP Cruz of SB Nation, the Cowboys are confident in the youth and potential of Tolbert and Brooks to take on key roles, but Cobb provides an additional insurance policy in case of injuries or underperformance. This move follows the team's earlier interest in other veterans, such as Zay Jones, who recently opted to join the Arizona Cardinals. Last season, Cobb saw action in 37% of offensive snaps with the New York Jets, recording 4 receptions for 35 yards and a touchdown. Despite his limited participation, he remains an intriguing option for any team seeking experience and stability at the receiver position. The big question now is whether Cobb will continue playing actively and if he would be willing to return to Dallas, where he made a significant impact in his previous season. Stay tuned for all the updates and exclusive news about the Dallas Cowboys here on our channel. Don't miss a detail as we closely monitor the team's moves heading into the upcoming NFL season. In the halls of the Dallas Cowboys headquarters, a palpable dilemma looms over Cooper Rush, the veteran quarterback who has played the role of a reliable backup behind Dak Prescott for several seasons. With Prescott firmly established as the undisputed starter for the 2024 season, and with the urgency to explore the potential of their young promise, Trey Lance, Rush's situation becomes increasingly complex and filled with strategic uncertainties. The imminent start of training camp in Oxnard sets a scenario where Prescott will take the majority of reps as the starter, meticulously preparing to lead the team in the upcoming NFL campaign. Meanwhile, the preseason games are shaping up as the ideal stage to thoroughly evaluate Lance's skills and potential, a quarterback with an intriguing blend of raw talent and future projection. Amidst this backdrop, the crucial question arises: where does Cooper Rush fit into the Cowboys' scheme? Despite his proven experience and deep knowledge of the team's playbook, significant attention is directed towards the development and adaptation of Lance at the professional level. The team's strategists are determined to give the young quarterback every possible opportunity to demonstrate his worth and potential, which could relegate Rush to a diminished secondary role. The scenario raises the possibility of an open competition for the QB2 position between Lance and Rush. While the latter has proven to be a reliable and stable component on the Cowboys bench, the excitement and mysteries surrounding Lance's untapped abilities could tilt the balance in favor of the young talent, especially considering the franchise's long-term perspective. For Rush, who has been a constant and respected figure in the Dallas locker room, this season could represent a turning point in his career. His future with the team could heavily depend on how events unfold during training camp and the preseason, where every repetition and strategic decision will be scrutinized by fans and analysts alike. As the season approaches and expectations intensify, the dilemma over Cooper Rush's role in the Dallas Cowboys promises to capture the attention of NFL fans and observers alike. Will he maintain his position as the team's reliable QB2, or will he be displaced by Trey Lance's meteoric rise? The answers to these key questions will begin to unfold as the league calendar progresses and the official start of the regular season draws nearer. Hello to all loyal Dallas Cowboys fans. Today we bring you an exclusive that will surely fascinate you. The Cowboys have taken a bold and decisive step by bolstering their interior defensive line with the addition of a talented international player, Denzel Daxon, a rookie free agent hailing from the sunny Bahamas. Daxon stands tall at 6 feet 2 inches and weighs 304 pounds, bringing with him an impressive college career. During his time at Ohio and Illinois universities, he stood out for his physical strength and technical skills, playing a crucial role on both teams' defensive lines. Originally from Nassau, Bahamas, Daxon embarked on his fascinating football journey in 2016 when he moved to the United States to pursue his sports dream. His determination and skills did not go unnoticed, as in his final year with the Fighting Illini, he played as a nose tackle, amassing a total of 27 tackles in 11 starts. His contribution was pivotal to the team's defense and caught the attention of NFL recruiters. Daxon's entry into the Cowboys team as an international player represents a strategic move by the Dallas organization. Being classified as international, Daxon does not count towards the team's 90-player limit, allowing him to be added directly to the practice squad. This approach is not new for the Cowboys, who have previously leveraged the advantage of having international players to strengthen and diversify their roster. Will McClay, the Cowboys' vice president of player personnel, expressed his enthusiasm for acquiring Daxon and emphasized the strategic value of having an additional player on the practice squad. McClay underscored that this opportunity gives Daxon the necessary time to develop his skills and adapt to the demanding pace of the NFL, without the immediate pressure of competing for a spot on the main roster. Daxon's next step will be his participation in the Cowboys training camp, set to take place in Oxnard, California, starting in July. As an international player, Daxon has the opportunity to remain on the team with a special roster exemption for up to 4 years, which represents a crucial developmental window for him and a long-term strategic investment for the Cowboys. This move not only strengthens the depth and competitiveness of the Cowboys' defensive line but also reflects their continued commitment to exploring and attracting global talent. With Daxon's arrival, the Cowboys are not only enriching their roster with a talented and determined player but are also celebrating diversity and inclusion in professional sports. Stay tuned for more updates on Denzel Daxon and his impact on the Cowboys' preparations for the upcoming season. Stay connected, continue supporting the Cowboys, and enjoy every exciting moment this team brings us in the NFL. Until next time.